So, lads, today we're going to be reacting to a clip from Sophie Cunningham's podcast. And I've said this, Sophie Cunningham is trying to break the record for the most fined player in the history of the WNBA. I don't know how far she is off the record, but it seems like, she's going for it. She's going for it. So, she might also be the only person ever to be in the negative for the WNBA. She might end the year owing the WNBA money, and due to the fines, like she's only on 100k a year. Could it be a case of her, racking up over 100k in fines? Unlikely, highly unlikely, but you just never know. So anyway, let's take a listen to what she has said here about Cathy Engelbert, and I will be probably reacting to another couple of clips from the podcast before the big game. But yeah, let's take a listen.
I think this is just such a pivotal point in...
I don't know what happened to the sound there. I do want to apologize. It's kind of crackling for you guys as well. So it's not your system. It's this for some reason.
I think this is just such a pivotal point in the WNBA because there are so many eyes on us. There's so many new fans. There's millions, I should say, new fans. And at the end of the day, she's worried about her. In all of her statements, it's all like, well, I got us here and I should. Cathy, no one cares. Literally, no one cares. Like how you're sitting right there, that's how we feel every time she speaks. Every time she speaks, us as players, that's how we feel.
I mean, she's not wrong. She's absolutely not wrong. And look, I think we can be honest here. We can be absolutely honest here. Like, she's not in any way wrong. And like, I think that's one of those things where Cathy needs to realize it. Like, she absolutely needs to realize it, that she is not the main character. That she is not... Heck, she's not even Sophie Cunningham relevant to this league. Like, she's obviously not Caitlin Clark relevant to this league. She's not even Sophie Cunningham relevant to this league. Although, I will say, as far as I'm aware, based on every metric, Sophie Cunningham is the second most popular player in the WNBA. Like, based on every metric, she is the second most popular player. Which is crazy. Which is actually kind of crazy that Sophie Cunningham is the second most popular player in the entire WNBA. But kind of that's the, the proximity to Caitlin effect. That is the proximity to Caitlin Clark effect. But I think what she's being completely honest, and that's one of the things that we've noticed. And a lot of people are like, oh, blame Adam Silver, don't blame Cathy for this. But Adam Silver doesn't act like he's the main character. Adam Silver does not act like he's the main character. He doesn't. He doesn't. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Like, she acts like she's the main character. Like, it's not even about what the things Cathy's doing behind the scenes. It's the fact that, like, they can't stand her. Like, whatever, the commissioner is a lot of the time going to be on the owner's side. That doesn't mean they have, that. Like, you can understand that. You can understand that, but, like, Cathy's taking credit. The problem with the Cathy situation, people are like, oh, if they get rid of Cathy, the NBA are going to employ the same type of person. It's like, yeah, but they're not going to just basically shit talking the league and the players publicly. Like, it is what it is, but it's a little bit ridiculous. It is a little bit ridiculous. But yeah, these players can't stand her. And the fact is that they are coming out and saying that they can't stand her. And if you're the league or you're Adam Silver, like, you can't really keep someone in the job who every player can't stand. And, like, by the way, even if, like, there are players that can't stand each other, they're all, like, even players that don't like each other are all in unanimous agreement. They are all in agreement that Cathy's got to go. Like, you know that, like, that's bad. Like, that's really bad. When they are all in agreement that, you know, Cathy's just got to be gone. She's got to be gone soon. But hopefully Cathy is gone and this season happens next season, because it doesn't help anyone if the season doesn't happen. Like, it doesn't. It doesn't help the players. It doesn't help the it doesn't help the players. It doesn't help the owners. It doesn't help anyone at all if this doesn't happen. If the season does not happen, not one person is going to benefit from it, and that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate that nobody will benefit. But at the end of the day, look, I think these players are really going to be holding out in this CBA, and I think the fact that they can't stand Cathy does not help things. Does not help things when it comes to, you know, getting the season up and running next season. And especially when players like Caitlin, again, very much hinted she didn't like Cathy. Fee said as much. And you've then got, obviously, Sophie Cunningham, who, regardless of what you think of her as a player, Sophie Cunningham is one of the biggest names in this league. Even if you don't like her as a person, even if you don't like her as a player, she is one of the biggest names in this league. And there's no there's no question about that. Sophie Cunningham is a massive, massive name. So, yeah, anyway. And that's pretty much it, lads. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. Do you guys agree? Do you guys disagree? And, yeah, I don't know how the season's going to go. I just don't know. I don't know. Like, you can see with the players, I think the players are very much prepping for a lockout. That's the way I'm seeing things going, is that the players are prepping towards a lockout. And look, if there's a lockout, anything can happen. Anything can happen. There could be a new league. The league could freaking fold if there's a lockout. Genuinely, like, it's one of those things where the WNBA could literally fold if there's a lockout. It's that, like, it's kind of that much on the ropes. So, yeah. I hope there's another season, if nothing else, for out of two things. Out of one, you know, it's kind of my job to talk about it, but, like, there's other basketball. My job's in plenty of other things. I can find other topics to talk about online. I kind of like this league. I like watching the games. Heck, I know a lot of people won't be watching the finals, but, like, I'm going to be watching the finals. So, anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it, lads. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.